Dr. Uberman, why does that sound familiar? Oh no, I'm thinking of Zimmerman. Dr. Zimmerman. Yeah, Zimmerman from Necrovision.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
Reich. She said that like a Klingon. Reich.
So?
Right, okay, well. Sounds like they're dreaming to me.
Sounds like they're dreaming to me.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious.
She
I
is.
used to think you'd make a good scientist.
We couldn't tell her you've been concealing important artifacts, that's what she said. Only because I know the storyline, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yet you've been dealing goods on the black market. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
Wow, how quick does she get changed?
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace.
Ooh. Ooh.
Watch closely.
Boobies.
The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Okay, we've got jittering, buzzing, and a light show, kind of.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo.
I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo. Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
Orichalcum, can I just point out, also from the, well, I know it's from a few different games, but it features prominently in the Final Fantasy series. We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
Shh. I'm getting something. Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... what? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
The
Another
Lost
fine
Dialogue of Plato. That book is a legendary hoax.
That book is a legendary hoax.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
Yeah, what would that matter if Indy thinks it's a hoax? Why Iceland?
Why Iceland? Why not Florida, where it's warm?
Maybe the Atlanteans didn't like tourists.
Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Bjorn, that's a cool
Maybe
name.
we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Indy using that legendary charm there. You will notice though, everybody gets changed in this game ridiculously quickly. I didn't comment on it, but earlier in the game when Indy gets changed from his like normal gear, looks kind of interesting. He does it in like 2 seconds flat. Okay, welcome to Iceland, folks. Let's go have a chat to Bjorn. Hello, Bjorn, or Bjorn. Bjorn, Bjorn.
Dr. Heimdall.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
Go away. Reminds me of the child catcher in... oh, what's it called? Chitty Bang Bang. What do you expect to find here, Doctor?
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know.
GNU.
You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts. Poppycock, you know what actually stopped them, Sean?
Do tell. Maybe they didn't allot any time.
Maybe they didn't allot any time on their itinerary.
No. They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
Right. Okay.
That's fascinating, Doctor.
This guy's a nut job. Do you know anything about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it.
I'm sorry, guys, but I
There are
really...
two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, who claims he translated the whole thing. And Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
Right, well, thank you very much for that. Let's have a bit of a chat. So you completely discount the supernatural?
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want. Dr. Sternhardt and Costa.
Well, so long for now, anyway.
So long.
Now, I'm
Goodbye.
gonna...
Don't come back.
I don't like this guy anyway, and also his voice just annoys me.
It's my favorite piece of equipment.
That's what she said.
That's my whip.
That's what she said.
That's my whip.
That's what you said. So basically we've got two locations. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think it really matters which order you do it in. I do know that one of them won't trade with you, though, until you've done the other bit.
Let's head for the airport.
So if I'm right, I think you actually have to go to Cal first. Could be wrong, but I think that's what you do. Now this bit I definitely remember. Now there should be some kind of an animal in this jungle. Yeah, there, I can see him. Now what you got to do, folks, you've got to scare him. You've got to get him into the right place.
That critter's too far away.
Oh, shush. And I've got to make sure he actually goes into the right bit. That's not it. That is. Now if I use the whip with the jungle rodent. Yeah, I was right. Because in the next screen, folks, there is an anaconda there. Ha! So we basically killed the snake and we killed the
Good
jungle.
old Mother Nature.
Not exactly Indy. Now you might remember that Indy actually has kind of a fear of snakes. And am I going the right one there? Now if you go there without getting rid of it, you can't do much because Indy just keeps saying, I'm not going anywhere near that snake. If we use the tree now. Bum ba dum, bum ba dum bum, bum ba dum bum bum.
Wow, some bridge.
Hi, Indy.
Hello.
How do you get there?
How did you get over here?
While you were off bushwhacking, I found a path.
Women.
What do we do now?
We better find Sternhardt.
I'm just going to see if you can do... I don't think you can do anything yet, but I know at one point you've got to talk to the parrot. Polly, want a cracker?
Polly, want a cracker?
Polly want a cracker?
Okay. Should we try and whip him? Whip. We can't whip. That sucks. Caribou.
Caribou.
And pile of poo.
What? Weirdo. Alright, use whip with Nothing else I don't oh, I know what you do. I've remembered now. Now, yes, you've got to try and get the kerosene lamp.
Just a minute. That's my shop.
Well, I didn't know.
Can I help you with something?
Maybe.
Postcards? Replicas of the temple? Souvenir mugs?
Not any of that, no.
No thanks, Mr.
Charles Sternhardt, Ph.D., independent thinker, researcher, and merchant.
Can you tell us about the lost... why do I keep saying lost? It's Plato's Lost Dialogue, not Lost Plato's Oh, I give up.
Well, what can you tell us about Plato's Lost Dialogue?
I'm the one who translated it, I can tell you that. I'd worry you were here to steal my last copy, but someone called Mr. Smith beat you to it.
So it does exist.
Oh,
Apparently.
no!
What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
What can you tell us about Mr. Smith?
He showed up last week, a tall man with a German accent and a pistol. He could have taken all my souvenirs, but he only wanted the lost dialogue.
Interesting.
I'm hoping to find some evidence of Atlantis here.
Evidence is easy. You're surrounded by it. Proof? Now that's hard.
Can we look around?
What can you tell us about the temple?
Rumors have it that the temple was built by survivors of Atlantis.
Now, which version of Atlantis, though? Stargate Atlantis, maybe?
Can we take a look inside?
How do I know that you aren't a pair of silly tourists? I only show the temple to reputable scholars.
Well, admittedly, Indiana isn't particularly Indy, just don't try it.
I'm Dr. Indiana Jones. Is that scholarly enough?
Indiana? Sounds like the name of one of your states, or possibly a cat.
Actually, it was the name of a dog.
Sophia!
That's a nice little touch. Well, I'd really like to explore the temple anyway.
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
Now, admittedly on this bit, it could be that one actually.
The Hippocrates.
Hippocrates! Too bad, old bloke. That's
No.
not the answer.
Now, admittedly, the way to find it out, I think it changes each play. Well, that's one thing to show you. Now, you can see that if you press I when you're in your inventory, you get something called IQ points, which I think stands for something like Indiana Quotient points, something like that. Now, total, basically, whichever puzzle... Hold on, I'm going to trip over my words here, because I'm never sure how to describe it. Basically, each puzzle you solve gives you so many points. Now, you can see that I've got a total of 70. That is the total number of points I've solved in my various playthroughs of the game. So because I've done it, once before when I was doing my test recordings, I've got those points. But currently I've got 31. Just to point that out, really. Now also, along with that, to actually get the most out of the game... Hold on.
Polly want a cracker?
I just realised I've done something wrong there.
want a cracker?
I've just realised what I've done wrong. You have to do something in a very specific
now.
order.
Let me guess.
Hey,
Yes?
Now I've got to tell him I don't know the
You and
answer.
the little woman decided to take home that special mug, eh?
I'd really like to explore the temple.
I'd really like to explore the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
Now again, we don't know, but on this one, as long as you answer that you don't know the title, I'm pretty sure...
I don't know the title.
Title! Obviously, you're not serious about this.
Now if you talk to the parrot this time... Title...
Title?
Hippocrates!
Hippocrates.
of Socrates!
A friend of Socrates. So basically, folks, with each puzzle, there's a few different ways to solve it. Now the idea is, the only way you can ever get maximum quotient points is to actually solve every puzzle in every different way. Basically, it was LucasArts' attempt at making the game replayable. Which is an interesting idea for an adventure game.
Let me guess.
Hey,
Yes? You simply must possess a genuine Tikal floaty pen.
Not really, but about exploring the temple.
about exploring the temple.
Tell me the name of the lost dialogue of Plato.
Hermocrates, friend of Socrates.
The Hermocrates.
That's it.
That's it.
Well now, perhaps I was wrong. You seem to know what you're doing.
I do
Walk
indeed,
this way,
sir.
Please.
Walk this way. Talk
I don't
this
trust
way.
this guy, Indy.
I know what you mean.
Come on. Here we are. See what you can do.
Now you can't do much at this point, but you do need to take notice of a few things. For this spiral design to start with.
This one looks different, more deeply etched.
Also look at the animal head.
Looks like it could use a nose.
Now here's what you do. Talk to Sophia.
Sophia, let's talk.
What's up?
Right, could you talk to Sternhardt and keep him occupied?
Could you talk to Sternhardt and keep him occupied?
Okay. Dr. Sternhardt, I'd like to speak to you.
Now I can remember as a kid, when I first worked this area out, I thought I was brilliant. I honestly did. Back in my old days of playing on my Amiga 1200.
Good thing that pest Sternhardt's not around.
Says we've got the lamp, which is what you need to get. And then I'm pretty sure that Sternhardt has a go at you here. He says something about stealing his lamp.
Excuse me, won't you?
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see what your friend is up to.
I'm not doing anything, I'm just going to open your kerosene lamp. Now use that with the spiral design.
So, you took my lamp, eh? I hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Look, the kerosene ate away the tarnish.
Remarkable.
We then pick up the spiral design,
Now I got it.
Marvelous.
then we use it with the animal head.
It fits perfectly.
That's
now
what
it
she
looks
said.
kind of like an elephant.
That's what she...
Amazing.
It fits perfectly, that's what she said. Kind of like an elephant, that's what... Just wrong. Now, I believe... Do we push or pull it? Pull the
Look at
elephant's
that.
nose.
Astonishing. Bless my soul, the tomb of an Atlantean king.
Well, you're assuming it's Atlantean.
Here's a small stone disc with images of land and sea engraved on it. I do believe it's a Welt stone. At last I have the thing. Goodbye, fellow seekers.
Wait!
Oh no, he got away!
But he missed the most important thing.
Too bad for Sternhardt. He missed the orichalcum bead.
See, I finally know how to pronounce orichalcum now.
I have one bead.
That's what she said.
Who knows? Maybe it is the tomb of an Atlantean king.
Could be, Indy. Either way, that's what we needed. Now, again, if I remember correctly, it's all the way now back to Iceland. That's where we need to go. And using the car, or use the
Let's
truck,
find
sir.
the airport.
Bum ba-dum bum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum bum, bum ba-dum bum bum, bum ba-dum bum. So there was actually a kerosene lamp there we could have stolen, but hey ho. Hey, what's open to Bajon? Poor dude.
Too bad. He's frozen solid. A little too dedicated to his work, I guess.
Wonder what caused it though. Why would he suddenly just like forget? I don't know what would have caused that, but either way, we use the orichalcum in the exposed eel head.
It fits perfectly. Whoa!
Whoa! I sure
Look,
hope this
it
isn't
melted
Chris's
itself right out of the ice.
ice. And we pick up the good old eel figurine
It's a bronze coil.
with a very, very cruddy icon. Now we have to go to the Azores, which I think is the only area we actually haven't been to yet.
Let's head for the airport.
Now you can go to the Azores first, but you can't really do anything until you've got that eel thing. Bom ba-dum, bom ba-dum bom, bom ba-dum bom bom, ba-da-ba-dum bom, ba-dum ba-dum. Looks like a very quaint little town, that.
This is his house?
This is it.
Let's have a look inside.
Mr. Costa?
This better be important.
Of course it is, I'm Indiana
Be
Jones.
firm, but polite.
I suppose you're selling something. If it's not a priceless artifact, I don't want it.
Aha, there's your first clue.